Welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brett, and in my hands you can see a massive box. It is the Transformers Age of the Primes Trypticon. Now, if you're like me and you grew up in the 80s and as a Transformers fan, there's kind of like three really large figures to start off with. You had Omega Supreme, you had Metroplex, and you had Trypticon. Mega Supreme was never a figure that I like totally wanted. Metroplex was the one I got, and Trypticon was an interesting one in that, like, I kind of wanted him just because I wanted a big giant figure to take on Metroplex, but never got it. So this is the opportunity for me to go get my Trypticon. Eventually, I know people will sit there and be like, what about Fortress Maximus? Fortress Maximus came later. It was another one that I wanted, and eventually got one of the recent releases, but it's all about Trypticon. So what I remember like Trypticon, they like have noise and walk and stuff, and I mean, holy crap, is this huge. Alright. Well, we always do this live, so let's get to it. Oh my god. So this is so big. It comes in parts. Wow. Since I never had the original come like this, so it looks like the legs are off of it. I think that is everything. Oh, nope, not so much. We've got this here. How do you get this off? This is ridiculous. All right. See if we come across any other rope or anything. I don't see anything. Alright, so now first step is obviously put this thing together, because holy crap. We just have like the basis of how to put the legs on. That would be nice. Interesting enough, it does not do that. I'm guessing this goes like this. So I gotta get the legs in. So they go here. Clearly slide in here. I don't know why it's like not locking all the way in. Because that seems to be the key for whatever's going on. So I got it the wrong way. Haha, maybe that's right. Let's try it the other way. See what happens. No. Definitely had it right. There we go. Just, had to bang it a bit, apparently. Alright. See if we can do it this way. There we go. Let's get the feet going. God, is this thing massive. There we go. Now we got a little bit of balance. This is huge. This is a massive, massive figure. I'm not even going to try the articulation end of things because it is crazy, crazy big. So yeah, let's see here. Let's really dive down. So, all right, details is this thing is packed. We got all the things we're looking for. I would love if this lit up and made noise and all that, but I'm quite happy with the way it is. We've got the tiny arms. The head has got the see-through cockpit that opens up. We got the gun in there. We got gun in the teeth. The head moves up and down. Yes, I have to sit there and go roar myself while taking on other large figures, but I'm quite happy with that. Holy crap, is this big? Yeah. Let's see here. What can we transform it into? You think we can get into the base? Oh, if we can get in the base. It'll be interesting if we can get in the base. Alright. Of course, it's got this figure. Which this should transform. So we get the headmaster. Came out of the back of this. See, I loved around this period because I was totally about like headmasters and target masters and all that stuff. Alright, so we've transformed that. You know, the lighting's not all that great here, but working with what we can, people. This is a massive figure. Alright, so we just got one thing transformed of it. Technically two, because I transformed that. Yeah, do we try the base? Do we attempt to do this? Oh, so yeah, this I totally forgot this goes in out. My God, this is huge. One that feels like you're gonna go put it together and there's just like tons of secret things and compartments and alright, we're gonna see if we can try to transform it. Alright. Now, how does this... I already feel like I messed this up somewhere. Because this has this around like this. Was this base? Am I close on this? I'm not close on this. Am I nowhere near close to this? I'm kind of close to this. Maybe not really. I'm going partial victory on this one. Like that. I kind of have the base. I don't know. This is big. Let's face it, I really want the dinosaur. I want a dinosaur so I can go battle it out with Fortress Maximus and the rest of them. Maybe get a... at some point get a... Metroplex and battle it out that way too. this thing's massive. It's everything I wanted. It really is. I mean, I can't complain on this at all because it's huge. It's giant. It's a monster of a figure that just feels like so much damn fun to play with and discover and do crazy stuff with my Transformers. And yeah, it's yeah. This is cool. So yeah, I'm happy with it. I know this has been like a horrible review of this thing, but you can kind of see I'm in slight awe of this because it's huge, and I don't even know, like, this is a tough one to know where even to begin to cover this because it's so big and so difficult and so totally worth it. This figure is huge. It is massive. You can see I'm sitting down and it's like up to my chest. It's pretty damn near everything I want as far as figure. Now there are some small kind of like fiddly stuff with like the legs and how they go in and clips for the arms that don't always kind of catch and some small stuff here and there. But overall, like, it's big, it's huge, it's giant. I'm not even going to try to transform it because I know I'm going to botch it and just be horrible about it. So maybe we'll do it for photos. But the one thing I will say that I do have an issue with it is it comes in like a really weird position. So you have to get the legs right, you have to get the arms right, you have to rotate the head, and like none of that's in the instructions. So I think they're kind of missing like a whole, hey, here's how you actually put it together, which is a big thing that seems to be a flaw of this. So, you know, keep in mind when you get it, there is a lot of work that needs to be done, but it's awesome. It's got the guns that come up. Of course, you got the gun in the mouth. This opens up. We've got the ray there, which is pretty cool. Of course, you get the full tilt. And then within full tilt is, you got the headmaster. So full tilt, and then you get the headmaster, which is pretty cool. Titan Master Necro, which then can be the head of full tilt, and rides in full tilt. Yeah, I mean, it's cool. It's one of those, as I said, like, this is a figure I wanted when I was a kid. Never got it. So to be able to have it now, I'm a little giddy. Not gonna lie. There's something about it that makes me like really happy. Like really happy. So yeah, I mean, it's an interesting figure. It's cool. It's large. You know, I remember. So feel free to correct me. I remember like the original as a kid. It walked and there were sounds and stuff like that. Now, obviously, this I don't believe does any of that. But am I misremembering this? Like I vaguely remember that. But yeah, this is a big figure. It's really huge. Normal like standard Studio Series size figures or whatever are about to its knee. So this dwarfs them by a lot. Let's see if we can get this on. There we go. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to bust out Fort Max and do some battles with this. Details are really cool. It's, you know, not just like flat plastic. There's a lot to it. We get the translucent material like on its hips, which is really cool. You know, this is one that I have a feeling it's gonna be quite a while playing with it to like discover everything about it, which makes me kind of happy. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, like beyond that, it's huge. This is friggin' massive. This is a really cool figure that I am excited to have part of my collection. One thing I do, like, the mouth doesn't seem to close. The mouth should close all the way. That's one aspect. If you can still get stuff lost. Anyone knows what happens when you throw something down the mouth like that? Does it go somewhere? But yeah, beyond that, this is cool. As I said, this is, it's a figure I kind of wanted when I was a kid growing up. Didn't get it, so to be able to have this opportunity to get it again makes me super, super happy. So, right now I need my a new Fortress Maximus. I'll probably get a Mega Supreme again if there was a Mega Supreme that came out that I liked, and I'll be nice and happy. So yeah, my general take is like it seems to be a nice figure. It's a little fiddly. The instructions I think are lacking for like the initial setup. Like it comes. The head's turned around, so if you don't notice that, that's an issue. If you don't notice that, means you have to like rotate the legs around, all that stuff. So it took a little bit for it to click that this was the front chest and not the back was the front chest. So beyond that, me being an idiot apparently, you can go get yours. We have some links down below. There'll be affiliate links, so we do get a small percentage. By doing that, you help support our site, so thanks so much. Just watching our video support us as always, so thank you as well. I'm going to go play with my Trypticon, and maybe we'll get some cool photos. Hopefully the weather will be nice, so we can get some cool photos with maybe Trypticon taking on Fort Max and some Decepticons watching the battle going on. As I said, you can go get yours. Lots of links. If you are into Transformers, specifically the toy or the comics, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. And of course, we're on Facebook, TikTok, Mastodon, Threads, Blue Sky, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, yeah, good boy, Trypticon. Keep playing with your toys and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.